Okay, everything looks good so far. Right. Alright, I think we've done enough cooking a bit. Hello once again, everyone. Hun. So to start things off, yes, today is my birthday. I am officially 1 year older, and to celebrate that, I am not only doing a stream much earlier than usual, for a number of reasons, hence beyond just that, but also, I am starting a pretty lengthy series now. Oh, which is Final Fantasy XIV New Game Plus. I have been playing this game for almost 2 years now. Oh, and it's become a big motivator for me in these trying times. And I don't really know what else to say. I will be continuing Resident Evil 2, and I intend to get back into Persona 5 Strikers at some point. And as for Children of Silent Town, I am not going to be continuing that series. I've already achieved one ending, and that's enough for me, for the time being. I intend to get all the achievements on my own time, and rather than just streaming at every attempt. But enough about that. Let me bring you to the action. This is the character I'll be playing, Thousand Skycloak. My Lalafell Black Mage. Mage that I've had since the beginning. And while we're at it, I can show you all my house. I'll just get up to the front. This is the Skycloak nest. Got a little step, got a big step ladder here, which can take me to the roof, which can lead me here. That was not my original intent with that ladder, but it was just there for decoration, but it's a handy little thing. Bit of a Leviathan fountain right here. Over there's one of my retainers. Got a big ass cannon. Don't worry about it. So yeah, before I so yeah, just showing you around. Designed this place, this upper floor here, to be a bit of a library. Secret passage. I did buy some of the decor. I only bought a small handful of these things. Either from the market board or from like just around the area, from vendors or from doing beast quests. Yes, or just dropped. The rest I actually made myself. Like I spent. I'm still working on getting that emerald weapon one. But yeah, the lightning lamp here, the some of the busts you see here, the blades hanging above my bed. So some of these I made, some of these I bought. Yeah, this is my cozy little abode. Now then. Let's leave this place. And let's get right into the nitty and gritty. Just fly over here. And let's start the New Game Plus. Part 1. Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurer's journey begins. Through power, fame, and fortune all beckon, this intrepid soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of a hero, of a warrior of light. Commence! From the very beginning. Now, youngling, find Ul'dah then. Got your bearings about what you get? Adventured beyond the city's walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the Gate of Nold staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There are dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but has enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. I'll be fine. If something were foolish enough to attack me, I just nuke them from orbit. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, hmm? I am Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I am truly no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet solitude. 12, no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild that was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Uldar to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain. There are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Uldar needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Nothing to see here. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. Hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out there. It isn't much, but go and give these twilight pretzels, would you? My comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Jesus Christ. That's dark but funny. And also kind of true. What's in front, Claire? He's in front, Claire. For me? From Papa-san? A twilight pretzel. My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Yes, I have a tank mount. This doesn't do damage, but it's nice to know I can do it. Halt! Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa-san? By the gods, forgive me! You could say this new pose has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa-san my thanks, and tell him I only wish I could repay the favor. Yes, I also have a sentient bush for a mount. This is hilarious. Well, save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. It's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn in this realm. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how far are Sultan Sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh. Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then. But stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Now then, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment has passed. The truth is, even before I had you deliver the pretzels, I was privy to some of the most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I've been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Valzin. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Alright. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Featherland is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. The Sultan Tree. It is the one place in the world where you grow sultans. Sultanas. Oh, Sultan Tree. Proceed. I can handle this. Oh right, this thing lowers my level. Crap. Well, we'll be fine.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
Huh? Where did you come from?
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Gee, thanks. I'm perfectly comfortable here. Thankfully, damage over time does not wake them up. Interesting that he knows some paladin stuff. Easy pickings. Easy pickings, though that took a bit longer than I would have liked. Well, this is shiny. And it's floating.
Hear, feel, think.
What is this now? Now what is that apocalyptic hell shower? And now I'm amongst the stars again.
Crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Quite a big thing that you're having of me.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Okay, that's new. I fly!
Shine thy light on all creation.
Alright, but I'll have you know it's kind of small. How long have I been sleeping?
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Hard to say.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
You mean you just noticed it?
But of course, this changes everything.
What do you mean?
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
To who?
I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Got some sauce, I'll give you that.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
That was not my doing. The gods, you've returned! You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd weep in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Uldar. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. Damn it, I skipped it. Apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Misclick on my part. My bad. I cannot thank you enough, Thousand. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from voids and fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Thus, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption struck through a soldier on his shoulder. So you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Valzen, just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I resolve to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prestigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Geiger and Gagari, the royal plantations. She will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. It seems you though it doesn't come calling soon. The spectacular specimen shall sadly be past prime. Oh, so to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmet would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin, of it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we're always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Drink for ye, laddie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than that at me place. What's this? We Cisador ask you to bring this here to me? So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden arse back home. But hells, an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies. Assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, laddie. Where it is, Blackbrush Station sorely undermanned. Stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amangiana and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can be the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. If you're ready, present yourself to me again. Easy enough. So you're ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. You know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I will not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their halberds and pins in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you'll find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use a silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Well done. It shan't be easy to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. I could choose a better choice of words, in my opinion. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Magina and Sons mineral concern, but Ulda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's bloodline. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. The altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. Bell's name is Wyston, and he is very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Word sometimes. Of course, the Thaumaturge mages only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting in the laws of Ulda. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished guild upon the Thaumaturge mages, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wei Sin thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. That eventually may yet be a little way off. At present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. We're told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work? Maybe you should meet Wayston and volunteer for this expedition? Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have the time to spare, and they're so taken to following me around even when I tell them not to. But with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the Privy at the moment. much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. I'm too small for that. A cookie? Well, if Waston wants me to go home, then alright. But I want two next time. I'm playing with Waston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Are you sure those are children and not just Lalafell? Waston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Waston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again, I don't. Because then it'll be gone. Waston, thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. But Waston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie! Better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of content for the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only be better, could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, and in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity and with our place within those walls. We found her! Found the vein. Waston. I'm just gonna see it. Already? Amazing! We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Or a bloodbath. Yep, looks like a bloodbath. Yep. Those balls, son, a vein of ore in the middle of a bloody city? God damn idiots. What do you think was gonna happen? They'd try and get rich and get cozy with the order while the masters all looked on? No one crosses the syndicate. The syndicate. Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. All your friends deserted you. Themes. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may... Damn it! It's bloody fun gibberish. Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell, does Lord Loreto mean to kill us too? Strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? No, but I can dodge. Sorely tested. tested. Not tested enough, apparently. The golem could be vanquished. It's no ordinary adventure. Okay, Batman. Okay, Thancred. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. So you didn't need my help this time. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself cannot rival your beauty. Oh, stop it! I have oft heard said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I've never believed it until I met you two desert roses. I heard they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred him up to do? Another raid. I'll wager the caravan was carrying crystals, much like the Lost. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You won't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought! So tell me, where is this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Yeah, my tongue. This raid's grain will soon be more precious than gold, a result of the uncommonly bad harvest to be sure. And we have you to thank for that, don't we? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamon's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Swan will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like this. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. Makes him look like he has a mustache. The disturbance is recent. Sultanry? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. So he was looking for me then. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. It was too late. My person of interest has already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not just be simpler to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention that as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards surely would have slaughtered us all. I'll speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Till then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wasteland and his men. Need protection and I need more information. Ah, where are my manners? I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Thacred, humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It's an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. But when next we meet, it was under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Oh, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own gods. Gods, I was such a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. So I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. Worthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. Beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, God damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. We'll speak with the others and make sure your part of this is a secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek out the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Maybe she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching us. Calm down, Velzen. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyson, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nullthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Helzen. It's true that there are some who aren't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. Most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. I believe you did a good thing, Balzan, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I have the boys of the Hourglass set you up with a rune. My treat. Just have a word with Otapa Popo Potopa. Names, I swear. When you get your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking a guild leave or two. Requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. A good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. What about the curl dragged in? Good to see you, Valzin. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, and might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. Why not make use of the Chocobo Porter for the journey to Horizon? Use the guild for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day, but hey, to be holding your bloody hand. Valzin, I presume? Aye, Mamadi said had to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own, and that's why I've asked Rodi to send me any souls looking for work. You both know that there's plenty to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself some use. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I plumbed out some premium product and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. Cannot afford any further delay. Yeah, this is a pretty massive mount. And the lengths to get it, pretty rough, I won't lie. What do you want? What do you want? That an ends product? You can send all the noise he likes, it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame too. There's a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. The product you were done going on about is a valuable gemstone known as the raw Nashasite. That's a chite. Managed to dig up a godly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then the 12 damn goblins came along, like all goblins I've seen before, and hungry only for good rocks. And eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full in evacuating the mines. They ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if I'm willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my the Nashakite? The Nashachite? That. Seriously. This is gonna be a regular occurrence, I know it. Ah, shut up. How'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashashite? Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nashasha ul Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. You should save the dead end from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. Reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road connecting to Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. I find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets could be so troublesome that you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Bufulpa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Boop. 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 Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You're saying how many swarms of sun bitches? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. So I fear that the courier may have met some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan. The brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing. It would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you'll find her quickly. I am tripping over my tongue right now. A letter? I got uh, Fufalupa's. I think it's, yeah, Fufalupa's missive right here. Won't be leaving it anytime soon, though. Attend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it to the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Just passing through, or you'll be staying a while. Boopaloopa sent you all this way because of a late letter? He's still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me Captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a Quiquerin's arse about the settlement, and when Anulda does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. Refugees and their protectors. You will be too. Oh, if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. Why don't you get out of here? Looking for a chance to do some good? Because I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws have taken up residence in the at the Quiverian Manse at the ridge to the south. The leader has styled himself heir to Eoland Quiverian, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of the Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Target acquired. Yeah, it's up. I think it's up here. Yes, it is. Knock knock. Boop. This would be a much more intense fight if I were fighting at his level. But I'm not going to. So it's done then? Good. That wretch died screaming. Bulldog is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a murderous farce. One day I refused to play my part, so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. As you may have noticed, no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs to the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Vroom vroom. Valzen. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? The captain of the brass blades of the roses permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? Must be some mistake. You possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Brass Blades of the Rose have needed her assistance once more, Valzen. Thaumaturge mages from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is ripe with wild beasts, the Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security. Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit can't possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak to Totoruna. Lead adventurer come to help? I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He trusted men only. He said trusted men only. Any road, we got this under control. And besides, the operation ain't got nothing to do with Fulfalupa. Was gonna stick out his arse the sign of a Sabbath tender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay on Horizon. Hey, adventurer, mind writing a message to Crescent Cove for me? For us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturge mages. See? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. But the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west to the south of the village and tell Raff he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course. We'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we had a poor catch in recent days on the account of rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I can't promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Oh, Grabden, my Grabden. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quiverian mines were up in their cups. I overheard them discussing their plans. Seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copper Bell mines. Nashachite. I think I heard one say that they are to meet the co-conspirator soon at the footfalls. What did she say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such mouths. Forget my eavesdropping, Valzen. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. Never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right under Horizon's gates. Right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly for it to apprehend these thieves. I'll notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait! You mustn't! Oh, gods. I'll stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Oh, that is problematic. Well, that's problematic. Oh boy, here we go. I'm about to kick his arse. I'm about to take his land. I'm about to take that lance and shove it up his arse. Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of the Quiverian's men. Sir, that man's a thief and a scoundrel. One of it. And this one's good. What, Captain Baldwin? Working with these men? Can't be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufalopa. It didn't have to be like this. They get their Nashasite, I get my Gil, none of it would be no one would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lolorito finds out? God's damn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lolorito himself. No! No! That can't be true! Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufalopa? To serve and protect? We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Corvarian from the 4th Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm here to kill you. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. You first. It's your duty, Fufalopa. Time to die for your country. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you! I'm stronger. You're stronger than I thought. Oh, you prick. You both for ruining everything. Where is Spear, Valzen? That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. No reason left to fight. Say honestly, Ulfric, I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You have done so much. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew you were meaning, you arrogant fool. Bavarian's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned of a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? But I'm a captain! He wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? We both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blade to make the Rose proud. Captain Ulfric! Captain Baldwin! He said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares not for naught but coin? More excuses to justify his schemes. We've no sort of greedy sods, but some would probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. There are men like you, Fufalopa. Men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. Brass Blades of the Rose need a leader with honor. You're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for your help, Elson. Captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Or visit me in town when next you return. Let's see. Yep. I wonder what the storylines were for the other two areas of this. Huh. Welcome back, Valzen. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of her rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Doubtless, this is only a temporary arrangement. I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Valzin, for your service to Saltnet. You are a true hero. I salute you, honored friend. Second Captain, I shall be obliged if you could grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. A search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may serve as evidence for their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust this information, until now. I've chosen you, Valzin. Prepare the letter to Mistress Momodi in the quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is he a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan Sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Solve for problems with excessive explosive force. Why do you think I'm a black mage? Valzin, it's been too long. The dead end tells me that you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What's it? You look like you've got something to say. Even though my voice is not exactly audible. Got this letter here. So that's what this is all about. Both Lupa think Owen might be in league with Baldwin, that this letter is proof of something shady. Needn't worry, Owen's is as loyal as a Sultan's one I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... I also have a bad feeling about this. Listen, Valzin, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it secret. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see it to the better end, say the word and I'll explain. Tell me your secrets. Can I count on your discretion, Valzin? If so, listen closely. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Ul'Nanamo. Truth is, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people, but she might struggle to keep even if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan's one who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bosses who made off with the crown. It could be a coincidence that a man who knew about the fraternizing with thieves and had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Valzin. Tell him Momodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. I'm in for trouble, aren't I? Looks as though the fellow needs help. If you want to lend it to him, the future of our fair city may depend on it. No, not that. Ah, right by the Alchemist Guild, it looks like. The Sworn. The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. Take your business. Pardon? Did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed.
Live for the Sworn!
Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? Letters? Huh? Very well, let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as to the contents, I think. Mistress Morodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss mean for her grace, the Sultana. The thief has shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I relaxed my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, I do not go to recount the tale now. It's the hour of the theft. We've searched frantically for any signs. Any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. I've found nothing. The identity of the thieves and the motive seem fated to remain a mystery. Until you arrived bearing this ransom note. Damn it. Though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes her grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the old legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I'm not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Morodi has always spoken to you with glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Oh yeah. Become as agreed, now show me the crown. Aye, you'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance do I have that you'll honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owen, you're the last trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as you violated the terms for exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? Given that you're not alone, what guarantee do we have that it isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You've made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment as promised. Aye, this is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. Succeeding where scores of thieves have failed. Now at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitor's spur. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was you were handing over. What was seemingly valuable to us as a crown seemed to you? Or did you assume that we were feeling charitable? Ah, but you must feel terrible. Know that you brought us the doom of the Sildar. Poor enough boy, who will grant you a quick death and spare you further in ignominy. There's too many. Malzahn, run! Run while I still can. I will do my duty. It is your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it with a good while yet. Sultan Sworn, prepare these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Sworn? No matter, kill them all. Fight for your Sultana, boy! Fight Bullseye! Has he come up? That's the path. My son, fight with me, Malzahn. Stand your ground, Sultan Sworn! Pretty sure I'm facing a fool. Mr. Papashan! But why? How? Cyril saw you sneak into the vault, though, and he suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north! After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown! This lot's not only to delay us. Speak again back in the city. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful force of creation, send unto me a creature from the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. That's a big one. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Bring it, bitch. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. We'll just deal with this nuisance first, while you're suffering lightning damage. Oh, hey, Thancred. Ow. Right. Wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We have long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be so sure that they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the Sultan needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I've found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Past friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we'll see the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. On that note, I must away. Until next time, Valzin. The Shard of Darkness. And it broke. Well, that all happened. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Valzin? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know, but it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of Station Master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Well, whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her. Never before had this been so disciplined as when the news of the Crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self, with the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Malzen.
Exalted vessel of Nalthal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Raubon,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Well done.
As you command, Your Grace.
The boy.
If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt. I am Raubon al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor! Huzzah!
Indeed.
Come, hero!
Hardly I
Until
am one
then.
to refuse.
For the
How
sake
can I
of Her
refuse?
Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
More than you. I do so more than you think. Why, the 12,000! For an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. See that these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Uldar. There are, of course, protocols that must be observed. I am no authority on them. You're not, however. Mistress Muadi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Her return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. Welcome back, Fazen. Congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. Honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you are a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specifically for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This was meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Jose will be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mr. Serendipity is expecting you, so you want to head down there now. So you got them? Bring them back here and we'll continue. Greetings! Greetings! Is this something I can help you with? Thousand, your earrings are right here. Crafted them myself, and I'll have you know, I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mr. Smallwoody didn't warn you, the box is locked and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Smallwoody, so you need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn takes her guest's safety and her Grace's safety very seriously. Picked up your earrings yet, Valzen? We just... Now that looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. You best take good care of these errands. If they fall into the wrong hands, God only knows what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Valzen, because you're about to hobnob with Hulda's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. This is it, Valzen. Big debut in Uldan High Society. The banquet is being held at the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, and be sure to put on your errands first or we'll send you packing. Right, well I reckon that's everything. Try not to be all pomp and ceremony. But you know all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. Well, here's where we reach a problem. I don't have it. Like, it doesn't... Like, this is New Game Plus, so... I don't get it. I wonder if I still need to in this. I do. Right. Well... One moment, because I do still have mine. They're just in a different place. Unless... Nope, they're not in key items. Are they in here? No. Oh, right. So it's still a bit of a conundrum. So give me a little bit. Oh, apparently there's a place you can buy them though. Calamity Salvager. I think I know where to look. If it's not up this way, it's somewhere else. It's somewhere else. Yeah, it's about this way, I think. No, not back. There he is. There it is. Banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside. I will be silent for this cutscene.
All hail the Sultana!
Your Grace.
Reborn? By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion!
Oh, jeez. This is
And
mighty
with that,
flattering.
I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can Her Grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
Eh. Ah, maybe this shiny little
So
rock I found.
bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether?
Yes, to all those. Why do you ask?
Yes, you are like they were.
Pardon?
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the three grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago. The day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake! Snake! Snake!
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Be a bit late on that one.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Daken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Sis Nigem, Fisdun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Where am I? And where's my hat? Landed in the middle of... I mean, quite the impression on your fellow guests, but probably not the sort you intended. You're sure you're getting enough... You're sure you're getting enough rest, Valzin? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. He said when you're feeling up to it, you should come see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Fell asleep by ours. Now, let me get my earrings back. Jeez, pardon me. I have been waiting for you, Valzen. I trust you are fully recovered? Good, because there's much work to be done. Work that I believe you... work that I would have you do. Listen well, Valzen. This will take some time to explain. I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Aeosian Alliance. Five years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cottonelle. First by the Gallians, then by the thrice damned primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of who we still have. So I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cottonelle with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Are you? Because your deeds mark you as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it? And it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Limsa Luminsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many miles to travel, but I have neither time nor patience to wait around while we travel on foot. I hereby grant you access to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Going on to days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of an imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case, though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. Aye, Valzen, I'm not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. Damn it! Should your path be or by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Valzen. Heed the crystal's guidance, should you ever lose your way. No, I'm not the kind to accept brand companies. Oh, or rather, free companies. The introvert in me refuses. Actually, I think this is a good time to call it. Those who tuned in, thank you for doing so. Happy birthday to me, I guess. I intend to continue doing this, well, this weekly, hopefully. I intend to continue Resident Evil 2 with Claire's roots this time, and finish up Persona 5 Strikers when I get the chance. And now I have this to work on. So, as always, until next time.